Hello, it's me, Irene, here again with day 2 of the readings from my book called The Visible Woman. Excuse me. And I've kept my jacket on with my lovely poppy because for me it's important that I wear my poppy, just in case you wonder what it is. Alright, I'd like to start with, at the moment our curtain has fallen down and my husband is putting up a new pelmet, etc, etc. So things seem a little crazy around here. Never mind, what did I say? I don't care. What we do is we take a deep breath and I'll start again. So, the contents of my book called I Don't Care, The Art of Divine Indifference are Whispers of the Soul, The Caged Tiger, I Care, I Overcare, I Burn Out, Stop, Care Less, Carefree. Oh, and thank you, Debbie. It's lovely to see that you've joined me. All the other messages are saying that they're getting it out, that I'm live, and it might take a minute. So well done to you, Debbie. I'd like to begin, as I said yesterday, I'll be reading from my book. So sometimes I will simply glance down at the book and then look back at you. The foreword. The foreword is Whispers of the Soul. And this is about why I wrote this book. My aim in writing this book is to share my personal and professional experience in order to help women lead more creative and fulfilling lives. And in doing so, for them to learn how to recognize their own needs and desires, because they're so used to giving that priority to other people. It's also to enable the banishment once and for all, the feelings of guilt, although I do see that guilt is kind of part of the human condition. I also know that they can sometimes overwhelm us. So the journey that I've taken, and I know many of you have, isn't easy. And it's very important for you to do so. And this is all about listening to your innate wisdom, to what I call the whispers of the soul. When we do that, we can all begin to live a much more fulfilled life, because life is precious. And welcome to Yvonne, and also I see lovely Emily's there, and I can see my lovely friend Kat has also joined me. Where were you yesterday, Kat, when I did my first one? So here I'm going to carry on reading. We're so conditioned by societal norms that many women lose track of the things that once motivated them and also inspired them. They can feel trapped, unable to create the desire that they really want. Welcome, Mary. Thank you. Lovely for you to join me from the States. Very often the feelings of frustration manifest around middle age, although I'm seeing it more and more in women in their 40s, although some of them have said that they feel middle-aged, so it's up to you how you define middle-aged. It can be when the children have left the nest. It can be when they go to university or when they get married, or where there's no children. It can be that feeling of something's missing from my life. Hello, Lynn Birkin, and hello, Karen Knott. Lovely, these people that I know and have actually met, and I see Shan as well. Welcome, Shan. Having experienced these kind of issues myself, I understand exactly how it feels to struggle with the challenges that, from this time, we are compelled to wrestle with. Having the courage to make the changes I've made, I know that you can make them too. I'm going to turn off my computer at the moment. So this is really, again, I'll hold it up. I've still not learned how to do it, so you can read the title. But by now you know the title is I Don't Care. Hi Julie, welcome back. So sometimes it's at that stage where we grieve for, for our lost youth, missed opportunities, changes in relationships or not having relationships, no children, having children and they've left the nest. The outlook can appear bleak or even bland at the best. I'm just reading what Kat said. Yes, and Kat has explained to me, I was teasing her, but she's over in Antigua. Who would love to be in Antigua? That's where she runs her retreats. I'm saving my pennies to go there one day, maybe 2017. Who knows, but it's on my agenda. I Don't Care. My book is actually for women of all ages because it'll help you to recognise and avoid the behavioural patterns that can often lead to the creation of your very own personal cage. That prison, that the boundaries that we've put on ourselves, or even the comfort box, you could call it. It's also about learning to put yourself and your needs first. And for me, that isn't being selfish. Because if we don't take care of ourselves, what'll happen? Burnout, as simple as that. Resentment, anger can lead to depression, lots of things, and illness. But I've mentioned all of these in the book. Ultimately, the purpose of this book is to release your caged tiger, to let it out, to let it roar, to let that caged tiger be seen in all of its beauty, rather than being hidden away as something to be ashamed of. You can see I'm paraphrasing here and not reading everything from the book. My book will allow you to allow yourself the freedom to fulfill your true potential through reconnecting with yourself and therefore the world. Hello Sarah, I look forward to seeing you on Friday. That should be a good day. With lots of pink champagne for everybody and water for me, but never mind, I'm looking forward to seeing you. Gosh, I see Cheyenne, she calls me Auntie Irene and I love it. She's a lovely woman, just delightful. And Shan's telling me she's got a slightly cheesed off pussycat. I can't see what comes after that, but I'm starting to think it might have been the lovely brunch that we had today that I'm still on a bit of a high. It was really good. So I'll still see my poppy, hope you can. So what I'm going to do, hi Cheyenne, I'm going to read the first piece of the first chapter, excuse me. To all those women who know in their hearts that life is slowly passing them by and that their dreams are being forgotten, if they've not already died. I want to say to you, wake up, listen to yourself, listen to your heart. Do you want to look back and see that you lived a comfortable life, but an unremarkable life, lived in the middle lane, or a life that was lived with vitality, courage, and anticipation of uncertainty. So the excitement of that, usually we look and we're frightened of it rather than seeing, hey, there is actually some excitement here. Oh, hello, Cecilia. Gosh, it's lovely. I have my Swedish friends online here too, as well as Julie, who's round the corner in Essex. So welcome to you. The choice is yours in between me saying hello to you all. But remember this, when you give in to your true self, you are at last open and ready to receive the incredible gifts and marvels that lie waiting there just for you. So I will, and I've been told that I mustn't finish too early, and I will today, because when I'm reading from my book, I want to give you a flavour, so I'm going to touch in on each chapter, and that way hopefully the different parts that I read out will resonate with you. I know for myself that reconnection is really important. I'm sure most of you know what I'm talking about, and those of you who don't, I'm sure you will when you've read my book. I'm actually talking about being aligned with yourself, the self that is always there, we simply forget about. So I hope I'm inspiring you to do so. And today I will not forget how to switch off. I just thought it was so funny yesterday. I'm so pleased that I didn't swear or shout or do something really naughty when this video was still running. And I really want to praise myself for handling it well. So each time I'm learning. And thank you all for joining me and interacting with me. I'm getting more and more familiar with this way of speaking, and I do love connecting with you all. So I shall say bye-bye, and I shall actually press the finish button, and I look forward to being with you another day. Bye-bye for now. Bye.